Selecting electrical estimating software involves considering essential features such as estimating capabilities for residential, multifamily, light commercial, and custom homes. Design drawing tools are also beneficial. Material and labor libraries are important, as are takeoff and quantity extraction tools. Reporting and analysis features will help you understand your bids. Additional features to consider include integration with accounting and project management systems. Cloud-based access is useful for remote collaboration. Mobile apps can be used for on-site measurements. Estimating templates and databases can save time. Cost tracking and variance analysis help to manage projects effectively. Several software options are available, including PlanSwift, Bluebeam Review, Hard Dollar, QuickBid, and CostX. An estimator's responsibilities include preparing detailed material and labor estimates. Creating design drawings and specifications is another key task. They must also review blueprints and plans, research and procure materials, negotiate with subcontractors, and manage job costs and billing. Essential skills for an estimator include excellent math and analytical abilities. A strong knowledge of building materials and construction methods is crucial. Proficiency in estimating software is a must. Experience in bidding various construction projects is highly valuable. Attention to detail and accuracy is essential, as are problem-solving and critical thinking abilities, and communication and interpersonal skills. When hiring an estimator, several interview questions can help assess their suitability. Firstly, describe your experience in estimating residential, multifamily, and commercial projects. Secondly, what software programs are you familiar with and proficient in? Thirdly, how do you handle complex pricing and procurement challenges? Fourthly, can you provide examples of successful estimates you have prepared? Fifthly, how do you stay updated on industry trends and technologies? Request a sample estimate to evaluate their skills. Check references to verify their experience and qualifications. Consider their ability to work independently and as part of a team. Look for someone who is eager to learn and grow within the company. In preparing detailed material and labor estimates, the estimator must consider all aspects of the project. This includes the cost of wiring, conduit, boxes, and other electrical components, as well as the labor required to install them. Accurate quantity takeoffs are essential for this process. Creating design drawings and specifications involves using computer-aided design software to create detailed plans that show the layout of the electrical system. These drawings must comply with all applicable codes and regulations. Reviewing blueprints and plans is a critical step in the estimating process. The estimator must carefully examine the plans to identify all of the electrical requirements of the project. Researching and procuring materials involves contacting suppliers to obtain quotes for the materials needed for the project. The estimator must also ensure that the materials meet the required specifications. Negotiating with subcontractors is often necessary to obtain competitive bids for the work that will be subcontracted out. The estimator must be able to effectively negotiate with subcontractors to get the best possible price. Managing job costs and billing involves tracking all of the costs associated with the project and preparing invoices for the work that has been completed. The estimator must be able to accurately track costs and prepare invoices in a timely manner. Excellent math and analytical skills are essential for accurately calculating material and labor costs. A strong knowledge of building materials and construction methods is necessary for understanding the requirements of the project. Proficiency in estimating software is essential for efficiently preparing estimates. Experience in bidding various construction projects is valuable for understanding the competitive landscape. Attention to detail and accuracy is critical for avoiding costly errors. Problem-solving and critical thinking abilities are necessary for resolving unexpected issues that may arise during the project. Communication and interpersonal skills are important for effectively communicating with clients, subcontractors, and other members of the project team. When evaluating software programs, consider the following features. Firstly, ease of use. The software should be easy to learn and use. Secondly, accuracy. The software should be able to accurately calculate material and labor costs. Thirdly, reporting capabilities. The software should be able to generate detailed reports that can be used to track costs and manage the project. Fourthly, integration with other software. The software should be able to integrate with other software programs such as accounting and project management software. Finally, cost. The software should be affordable for your budget. Staying updated on industry trends and technologies is important for remaining competitive. This can be done by attending industry conferences, reading trade publications, and participating in online forums. Consider the different types of projects you will be estimating. Residential projects typically involve simpler electrical systems than commercial projects. Multifamily projects may have unique requirements, such as shared electrical panels and common area lighting. Custom homes often have more complex electrical systems and require a higher level of detail in the estimate. In preparing estimates, it is important to be thorough and accurate. Do not cut corners or make assumptions. Double-check all of your calculations. Ensure that your estimate includes all of the costs associated with the project, including material costs, labor costs, and overhead costs. Present your estimate in a clear and concise manner. Be sure to explain all of your assumptions and any potential risks. Be prepared to answer questions about your estimate. In addition to the software features already mentioned, consider features like the ability to customize material and labor databases. This will allow you to tailor the software to your specific needs and use accurate pricing. Consider the ability to create custom reports. This will allow you to generate reports that provide the information you need to manage your projects effectively. Also, consider the availability of technical support. Make sure that the software vendor offers good technical support in case you have any questions or problems. Before making a final decision, consider trying out several different software programs. Many software vendors offer free trials. This will allow you to see which software program is the best fit for your needs. When evaluating sample estimates, pay close attention to the level of detail. The estimate should include a detailed breakdown of all of the costs associated with the project. Check to see if the estimate is accurate. Compare the estimate to actual costs from similar projects. Consider the estimator's ability to explain the estimate. The estimator should be able to clearly explain all of the assumptions and any potential risks. When checking references, ask about the estimator's experience, skills, and work ethic. Be sure to ask about their ability to work independently and as part of a team. Consider the estimator's long-term potential. Look for someone who is eager to learn and grow within the company. Someone who is willing to take on new challenges and develop their skills. Also, remember that hiring an estimator is an important decision. Take your time and carefully consider all of your options. In summary, selecting electrical estimating software requires careful consideration of essential features, popular options, and estimator skills. By following these tips, you can find the right software and hire the right estimator for your needs. The goal is to improve your estimating accuracy, efficiency, and profitability. Understanding the nuances of residential, commercial, and multifamily projects is crucial for accurate bidding. Mastering these aspects will set you up for success in the electrical contracting industry. Now let's discuss further the skills for an estimator in detail. An estimator needs a foundational understanding of electrical theory and application. This includes knowledge of Ohm's law, which states that voltage equals current times resistance, expressed as voltage equals current times resistance. Understanding this relationship is fundamental to calculating voltage drops, sizing conductors, and ensuring proper circuit protection. An estimator should also be familiar with series and parallel circuits and how to calculate total resistance, current, and voltage in each type of circuit. Knowledge of the National Electrical Code, or NEC, is paramount. The NEC provides the standards for safe electrical installations. Estimators must be able to interpret and apply NEC requirements related to wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. Staying updated on NEC revisions is essential, as the code is updated every 3 years. Familiarity with relevant NEC tables, such as Table 310.16 for allowable opacities of conductors, is also critical. Understanding voltage drop calculations is essential for ensuring that electrical equipment receives adequate voltage. Excessive voltage drop can lead to equipment malfunction, reduced performance, and increased energy consumption. Estimators must be able to calculate voltage drop using formulas that take into account conductor size, length of run, current, and power factor. For example, a common formula for voltage drop in a single-phase circuit is voltage drop equals 2 times the length times the current times the impedance per unit length, divided by 1000. Selecting appropriate conductor sizes for different applications is crucial for safety and efficiency. Estimators must be able to determine the appropriate conductor size based on the ampacity requirements of the circuit, the ambient temperature, and the type of insulation. NEC Table 310.16 provides guidance on allowable ampacities for various conductor types and sizes. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are essential for protecting electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. Estimators must be able to select the appropriate overcurrent protection device based on the ampacity of the circuit and the interrupting rating of the device. Understanding grounding and bonding requirements is critical for ensuring the safety of electrical systems. Grounding provides a path for fault current to return to the source, tripping the overcurrent protection device and preventing electrical shock. Bonding ensures that all metal parts of the electrical system are at the same potential, minimizing the risk of electric shock. Estimators must be familiar with NEC requirements for grounding and bonding. Estimators must be able to interpret electrical blueprints and specifications. This includes understanding symbols, diagrams, and technical drawings. They should be able to identify the location of electrical equipment, the routing of wiring, and the details of the electrical system. Takeoff is the process of quantifying the materials and labor required for a project. Estimators must be able to accurately perform takeoffs from blueprints and specifications. This includes counting the number of outlets, switches, light fixtures, and other electrical components. It also involves measuring the length of wiring runs, the amount of conduit needed, and the area of surface-mounted raceway. Accurately pricing materials and labor is essential for preparing competitive bids. Estimators must be able to obtain current pricing information from suppliers and subcontractors. They should also have a good understanding of labor rates and productivity factors. Understanding market conditions is important for pricing projects competitively. Estimators must be aware of the current demand for electrical services, the availability of materials, and the competition in the market. They should also be aware of any local economic factors that may affect pricing. Calculating overhead and profit is essential for ensuring that the company makes a profit on each project. Overhead includes all of the indirect costs of doing business, such as rent, utilities, insurance, and administrative expenses. Profit is the amount of money that the company earns after paying all of its expenses. Estimators must be able to accurately calculate overhead and profit and add it to the cost of the project. Estimators must be able to prepare professional bids that are clear, concise, and accurate. The bid should include a detailed breakdown of the costs, a description of the scope of work, and the terms and conditions of the contract. The bid should be presented in a format that is easy to understand and that is tailored to the client's needs. Estimators must be able to effectively negotiate with clients to win projects. This involves understanding the client's needs and priorities, being able to answer their questions, and being willing to compromise. Negotiating requires strong communication skills and the ability to build rapport with clients. Estimators must be able to manage projects effectively to ensure that they are completed on time and within budget. This includes tracking costs, scheduling work, and coordinating with subcontractors. Project management requires strong organizational skills, attention to detail, and the ability to solve problems quickly. Estimators must have excellent communication skills, both written and verbal. They must be able to communicate effectively with clients, suppliers, subcontractors, and other members of the project team. Good communication is essential for building relationships and ensuring that projects are completed successfully. Estimators must be able to use computer software to perform tasks, prepare bids, and manage projects. This includes proficiency in estimating software, computer-aided design software, and project management software. Staying current with technology is essential for being efficient and competitive. Estimators must have strong problem-solving skills to be able to identify and resolve issues that may arise during the estimating process or during the project. Problem-solving requires critical thinking, creativity, and the ability to work under pressure. Estimators must have strong analytical skills to be able to analyze data and identify trends. This includes being able to analyze costs, track productivity, and forecast future expenses. Analytical skills are essential for making informed decisions and improving the estimating process. Estimators must have strong organizational skills to be able to manage multiple projects simultaneously. This includes being able to prioritize tasks, track deadlines, and manage paperwork. Good organizational skills are essential for being efficient and effective. Estimators must have a strong work ethic and be committed to providing high-quality work. This includes being reliable, responsible, and detail-oriented. A strong work ethic is essential for building a successful career in estimating. Finally, estimators should continuously seek opportunities to improve their skills and knowledge. This includes attending training courses, reading industry publications, and participating in professional organizations. Continuous learning is essential for staying current with the latest trends and technologies. Understanding the principles of lighting design is beneficial, especially for commercial and custom home projects. This includes knowledge of different types of light fixtures, lighting controls, and lighting calculations. Estimators should be able to select appropriate lighting fixtures for different applications and calculate the required lighting levels. A basic understanding of power distribution systems is essential for estimating electrical projects. This includes knowledge of transformers, switchgear, and panel boards. Estimators should be able to determine the size and capacity of power distribution equipment based on the load requirements of the project. Familiarity with energy efficiency standards and green building practices is becoming increasingly important. This includes knowledge of energy-efficient lighting, heating, and cooling systems. Estimators should be able to incorporate energy-efficient measures into their estimates and help clients save money on their energy bills. Understanding the requirements of different types of electrical systems, such as fire alarm systems, security systems, and communication systems, is beneficial. Estimators should be able to estimate the cost of these systems and ensure that they comply with all applicable codes and regulations. Knowledge of project management principles is essential for managing electrical projects effectively. This includes understanding the project's life cycle, developing project schedules, and managing project budgets. Estimators should be able to apply project management principles to their work and help ensure that projects are completed on time and within budget. Estimators should be familiar with different types of construction contracts, such as lump sum contracts, cost-plus contracts, and time and materials contracts. Understanding the different types of contracts is essential for preparing accurate bids and managing projects effectively. Estimators must be able to adapt to changing conditions and make quick decisions. This includes being able to handle unexpected problems, adjust to changing schedules, and respond to client requests. Adaptability is essential for success in a fast-paced construction industry. Estimators must be able to work effectively under pressure and meet tight deadlines. This requires being organized, efficient, and able to prioritize tasks. Being able to handle stress is essential for maintaining a positive attitude and delivering high-quality work. Estimators must be able to work independently and as part of a team. This includes being able to take initiative, collaborate with others, and contribute to a positive work environment. Teamwork is essential for completing projects successfully. Estimators should have a strong understanding of business principles such as accounting, finance, and marketing. This includes understanding how to read financial statements, manage cash flow, and develop marketing strategies. Business knowledge is essential for making sound business decisions and helping the company grow. Estimators should have a strong ethical foundation and be committed to honesty and integrity. This includes being truthful in their dealings with clients, suppliers, and subcontractors. Ethics and integrity are essential for building trust and maintaining a good reputation.